different directives that are coming from the state. I just think it's important that we all realize that it's a new setting, it's a new day, new direction, and we want to take this organization to greater heights. And the way to do that is to constantly redefine ourselves and come up with things that are outside of the box and try them, and encourage the students to embrace the alternatives to violence, encourage the students to be involved in our programs.
Young men, y'all are going to have to learn to pull your pants up. And carry yourself as a young man and gentleman that you truly are. I'm going to need y'all to be productive, respectful, and outstanding citizens that you are in McClellan High. Young ladies, you know I'm about to talk to some of you young ladies. Young ladies, I'm gonna need y'all to have a little more proof about yourself. Proof means to carry yourself as respectful young ladies, not being loud and using foul language in the hallways, exposing yourself in this inappropriate attire. You see, young ladies, let me tell you something. Miss Little know about this. Young ladies, let me tell you something. You not only represent yourself when you come out the house like that, but you represent your family and your loved ones. But you see, all of this is a part of attitude.
I think it definitely engaged them and has brought some true thinking and reality as far as how they really need to carry themselves. The speech involved some aspects as far as how they need to dress, how they need to present themselves to adults so that they can develop into successful adults. And I'm hoping in the long term that it will give them the impetus that they need to actually transpire to go to attend college, graduate from college, and become productive citizens. That is the long-term goal. But only way they can obtain that long-term goal is by actually meeting some of the short-term aspects of the speech.
Now is the time for a new plan, new ideas, a new structure. Now is the time that we punctuate the meaning of an extraordinary leader. Now is the time that we are changing our attitudes about life and ourselves. Parents and teachers, we are now raising a generation of breaking tradition. If you always do what you've always done, then you will always get what you've always got. You see, Nemo taught me that. But I'm offering right now a greater sense of hope in knowing that the prominence is not the problem, but the consumption is. There is a paradigm today shifting in today's time while planting a seed. As a community, we have the responsibility to embrace our youth, plant a beautiful seed, and watch our harvest grow accordingly. But how do we plant a seed in the minds of youth to get them to think in terms of saving money and better financial planning? Mentoring you right now as you become older so that you don't have as many credit problems in the future, and to teach you to give back to your community. Parents and teachers, today there is an alarming and overwhelming amount of students who are financially illiterate right now in college. And it's sad. Can't even balance a checkbook. So why? Why not help our kids? Right now, television, BET, VH1, they've got our kids wanting the bling bling, the rims on the car. Y'all know about the rims on the car. When they get a little extra money, they want to throw it away. In fact, we're putting money in bags that have holes in them. Look at your neighbor right now and say, neighbor, neighbor, if I knew better, I'd do better. Dr. Martin Luther King once said that you must be the change that you wish to see in the world. That is why it is important that we do not accept the status quo. You should always do your best and begin to get ready for the next achievement level or hierarchy that's before you. As you get ready to go to the 10th and 11th grade, get ready for these tests that you're about to take in a few weeks. You're going to be facing a new world. You're going to face new challenges. You're going to have to push yourself and focus on results and don't worry about what others say about you. I want y'all to remember that the sky is the limit. Remember that always there's going to be people talking about you. There are always going to be naysayers, haters, and critics. But it's easy for somebody to sit back and judge you for trying when they're not trying at all. Remember something, somebody. Remember that a critic is somebody who criticizes what you do because they don't know how to do it. You have to learn to lead by example. Remember, leaders must be effective. Leaders must champion change. Leaders must exemplify character and integrity. Leaders speak without offending and listen without defending. Leaders develop successful change and the force that drives it. And most importantly, McClellan High, leaders make change happen. Give it up, McClellan High.
The students were told about leadership. They were told about being responsible, respecting themselves, respecting others. I hope that they'll remember this and remember just a little bit of this and remember a little bit of what the presenters told us and a little bit about what they can learn from Martin Luther King period about being better leaders in their communities.
The kids were highly engaged and motivated. It kept their attention, and then he delivered a dynamic speech that the kids actually took notes on, and that they were, some of them saying they were definitely going to follow it. So it was exactly what I expected and more, by way of the engaging activities and keeping the kids, maintaining the kids' attention during the whole presentation. I definitely think they should be recommended to visit other schools because it would be a definite win-win for the commission and for those schools, because the presentation has a way of reaching kids where a traditional assembly would not.
Any school would be totally pleased and totally, gosh, I can't even get the words for it, blessed in order to have the Martin Luther King Commission come and do their presentation.
Well, I definitely think the introduction of some things they're familiar with, like Showtime at the Apollo when we had to have the lady escorted off the stage because the kids were not really engaged. They could identify to that. They could also identify with the dancers and the different songs that were played during the dancing activities. They could clearly identify with those types of things. So that was not something expected. That was not something that was traditional, but it was very effective as far as capturing the attention of the students.
We want the community to embrace, feel inclusive, and become involved. All you have to do is contact us at the local Martin Luther King Jr. Commission here in Little Rock at 501-683-1300. Also, it's 1-888-290-KING. You can reach us on our website at www.arkingdream.org. We love to see you and to promote something special with you. Thank you.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the